So when Joey injects manhood into you, is that like when you inject BGH into a cow or something like that?
Yeah,
like
that'd probably be similar, yeah. Little, growth hormone or something. I don't know.
I'm uncomfortable with that.
Trevor, Joey talked about, this is a team that's gotten you guys the last couple of years, 6 in a row or whatever it was, but what does that mean to get this win against this team?
Oh, that's huge. Not only just from that aspect, I think, Tech, what'd you say, 1-6 against these guys, 1-7 now. That's big for us to beat these guys, but, conference standings too. I mean, we're getting down to the end of the year where we need to be winning these games. I mean, we're kind of fighting for spots with these last few teams that we're with, so it's just huge from that standpoint, and to keep winning going into the postseason tournament, I think, is the most important thing. So it was a really good win for us today.
Talk about knowing now going into what you have next weekend in front of you and the caliber of the teams that you've got to face to close the regular season, knowing that regardless of what happens, you can't finish lower than 5th. So just from a matchup standpoint going into the tournament, it's going to be a little bit more favorable regardless of what happens.
Yeah. Obviously, we're playing the top 2 teams in the league coming up here. They'll be fun games. We always have great battles with those guys. We enjoy playing in those games. But like you said, we're going to finish 5th or better no matter what. We just got to win. We're going to try our hardest to win those next 2 games. It'd be huge wins rolling into that Summer League tournament, because I'm sure if we want to, meet those end of our season goals, we're going to have to go through those teams, in the tournament too. So,
Karim, free throws seem to be a big deal tonight. I mean, they missed a handful. You guys missed one, I think, perfect in the second half. Close game, obviously, those matter pretty big, don't they? They come up pretty big.
Yeah, that's why we do that defensive offensive substitution, putting Adam Thosby and Casey Castlebrand in the game, because those 2 barely even miss free throws.
Mm-hmm.
Karim, you had a team high 11 points. I mean, how does that feel? The last game at the Dakota Dome.
I mean, it's a great feeling. This is my last time playing here. I mean, I wanted to go out with a bang, so I think those 11 points is, as high as it's going to get.
You could not have probably had too many opportunities to play in front of your folks. Or they go to quite a few games. But.
No, this is actually their first time ever being in South Dakota. I mean, they tried to come to the state game before, but flights got canceled. But I mean, it's a great feeling playing in front of everyone with the scream, so I felt like I was back home.
Game got a little interesting. I mean, you guys open it up 11 points, and then they charge back. You open up 8, 6 points, whatever it was, and then they just kept coming at you. But the 2 of you on senior day being able to hook up for those, you hit him, and then you come back down and get those buckets, and those are 4 huge points for you guys. Just talk about being able to help salt it away with, on your last day.
Yeah, like you said, they came back. They're a tough team, but fortunately, Rim got that tough bucket down low, and then I made that move that Coach James was talking about. And like you said, it was kind of a crucial point in the game, but those guys came in and knocked down free throws, like you guys mentioned. We just closed out the game. At IUPUI, we were making our free throws, but they'd come down and get some 3-pointers knocked in. But we closed it out with defense and free throws, and I think that was the biggest thing. And like you said, those are kind of 2 key plays. It's kind of nice to senior to senior, like you mentioned. It was fun. They got pretty excited when I hit Karim for that layup. That was a nice play there to finish the game.
How was it getting that standing ovation after you got fouled out or no?
Well, I wish I could have got a standing ovation from not fouling out. But no, I really appreciate all the fans and everything that they've done for the past 4 years. I think for a regular season game, that might have been the biggest crowd. I don't know what the official attendance was, but it looked pretty full today in the Dakota Dome, and I really appreciate all that. It's a special moment. I wish Tech could have been out there with us. I enjoyed playing with Tecker. I wish he could have got a little bit more of a senior moment. He's a good guy. But no, that was special. That makes it worth it, playing for 4 years.
Tech, how about it? I mean, probably a little bittersweet, watching these guys and then, knowing, you have to be on the bench and not be out there.
I mean, at least I was on the bench, though, and not in the stands. That was nice to get acknowledged before the game even started. And, I mean, I'm there in the locker room with them. I'm in all the huddles and stuff. So I'm still a part of the team. I'm still going through the same stuff, sort of, but I'm just not playing.
He just gets to sit on the couch a little extra.
Some more?
What has that transition been like, be a player to a coach?
It hasn't been as hard as I thought it would be, because I haven't just had to cut basketball totally up. I'm still going to practice and stuff like that. But I mean, it's been hard to watch them play every game. You see a lot of stuff going on. You're like, man, I think I can do that better than they are right now. But, I mean, you notice a lot of things, and it's just kind of, it's a lot different. And it is tough, I'm not going to lie, but I'm handling it.